continue doing tests on lower back pain and hips. The next one, we just did Thomas test, now it's a Faber test. What's the Faber test? It's a combination of any old problems. It's abductions, hip problems, abduction of hips. So what we're doing here, we slowly, let me do for the camera, so we're gonna do that one. So we're gonna bring this ankle right above the knee, not on the knee, and drop. Make sure it's no compensation up here. And what we're looking for here, we measure from the table to the knee. It have to be 2 fists. And when I'm come up here, yeah, it's kind of not, it's more than 2 fists. And I see she do a lot of compensation. What we can do, we can try to ask her to, maybe it's a core stability problem, how to fix that and how to see if any changes. If you see this tremendously change up here, we have a core stability problem. So what we're gonna ask her to bring this arms up here and push on me. Push, push, push down this way. Really good, and relax and let it go. And see if this is changed right in here. And look, it's changed actually a little bit. So we have a core a little bit problem too. So let's switch the side. She do compensation a lot. And look how big is difference up here. Yeah? So we definitely have to work on hip mobility. And she's compensated up here. If I push, yeah, it's a big difference. You see, she tried to fight. She tried to fight. She tried to look perfect. I'm perfect. Don't say I'm bad. Yeah, I'm a perfect, and that's what the problem is. You guys, through the pain, you make this.
I don't have a pain.
You don't have a pain, but you have a mobility problem. Your hip is problem.
So
Okay?
it's a core problem on the right side too, like
Both sides, yes. So we need to do this mobility, hip mobility. Probably abductors is something going on with abductors. As we can see, the hip flexors may be a little bit tight. Yeah, so we continue to do tests. The next test, it's straight leg raise up. So what we're looking for, this have to be neutral, just like that. And what we're looking for 70 degrees. You have to slowly raise up and not compensate up here. What most people do, I'll show you, they start doing this. They start raising leg or lower back, it's neutral. So she's already past. Is any pain?
No.
Always ask if any pain. So let's try this leg. Neutralize, yeah, and go up. Yeah, she's perfect. There's no any problems, no any pain. Yeah, she's really good. Most people, we're looking for 70 degrees, okay? And if they not reach 70 degrees, you try to do passively. And passively have to be 80 degrees. And what this means, if she can't go by herself, but you help her, that's definitely motor control problem, okay? So next one, if you come to close here, we're gonna do a little palpation. You came in, I chopped the video, don't worry.
okay.
So you see her? So as you remember, guys, she was standing and she was even, right? So now what we're gonna find those front anterior bone. We put those fingers again on that groove, and yeah, she's not bad. She's actually really good. I can also check on her malleoli, become malleoli here, and it's not bad at all, okay? So we're gonna switch.
The problem.
No, but you see, she have a favorite, and she's, like I said, the brain, the mind is like, oh, I'm not perfect, and you start correcting it, and but that's not the way. You only can correct for the specific treatment and exercise, but that's okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
here we are. Okay, the next test, we do the Faber test on Laura. Really easy, and boom. Yes, it's really high. She compensates.
Because I already feel this tension.
Tension, yes.
So
we
her
go up
abductors,
here.
right? Her abductors are too tight.
Hip flexors, abductors, yes. So this is internal. This is internal rotation of the hip problems too.
Right.
Because we do external rotation, we're gonna do this next test. And now we're gonna ask her to raise it slowly with the neutral, And as far as possible, see, just make sure she's not compensate. I think she's over 70. Is any pain?
No.
Okay.
Tight.
But tight? Okay. So she
I
have some.
like exercises.
Try to do this one.
Again, I'm tight.
Don't bend. Have to be straight. And yeah, she's actually passed. That's great.
Last.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and now we're gonna measure this, and boom, right there. You see this? You see how big difference? Yeah, find those. You don't see the camera. Come up with the camera.
This one is high?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
This is high?
yeah, we find those. This is the high. You can look at the malleoli too.
This is high, but this is.
Look at this. Look how it's like almost one finger different.
But this is short, yes? The leg is short.
You see, you lay down, so you probably stay on this leg all the time.
See?
Yeah.
Enxerga.
Essa averia corresponds.
Polmeca.
Esse.
But what is interesting, this is high, the hip is high.
Yeah.
It has to be longer, the leg, but in the contrary, it is short.
Yeah,
Because your hip is tilted, and that's what the cause. And you lean on this side all the time. That's what you have to treat this OS joint. I mean the OS muscle. But this is great test. You come up here, you push on this malleoli, and you try to separate, and you try to resist me. Okay, so I'm gonna try to separate, and also abductors. She's really strong and really powerful. It's really good. She's really good. Next one, we're gonna point this one like inside, raise to like 45, 35 degrees, 40 degrees, and try to push down. You resist me. Any pain?
No.
If any pain, this is also SI joint, and you can see the weakness in the hip. Same thing, raise up, inside, and you push down. Resist me. And you just see what's the difference. Really strong, really strong. Next one, it's L4, L5. She's kind of hold it right there. You're helping out, and she's kicking up. So you resist and you kick. What do? You just try to kick. Okay? Go kick. Any pain?
No.
Really strong. Come up here. Kick. Really strong. Any pain?
No.
Great. So we test this L4, L5. Next one, you're gonna come into the big toe, and she's gonna resist and pull towards herself, towards her head. And you see the difference. It's really strong for me. Both is equal. Is there any pain?
No.
Great. And the next one, this is you just push this way. Relax for now and resist it. Resist me. Push. Is any pain?
No.
Great. She's equal. I feel really strong. This is great. So what we did: Thomas test, Faber test. We palpate the muscle. We checked this L4, L5, S1. This is basically it. Now we're gonna check the hip.
Wow.
I mean, we continue work on the hip. Okay, next one, it's external, internal rotation of the hip. It have to be 35 and 45 degrees. So this is what we're doing here. Internal rotation of the hip have to be 35 degrees, and what I'm doing here, I just take her to the first barrier. And do you feel any pain? Good.
Is that 35?
Yeah, it looks like 35 for me, and this is like 45 for me. Yeah, she's good up here. Okay, also you can check the ankle, and that's what the problem is. Look, you see, she have ankle problem. She have to be 20 degrees. She's really good up here, but here it's not working. See, that's what we find the problem. I mean, this could be other problems, but we check here. Also, you can do this simple test. You do midline. So you do adduction and internal rotation, you see, and ask her to push this way towards inside. Do you feel any pain? Good. So she don't experience any pain. This is another test. You can just kind of rotate around. This is great. I don't see any restrictions. It's great. What else you can check? Abductors. You can come up here Is any pain? Yes. Actually, you feel it tight right here?
Oh, then you push it.
Yeah,
It hurts
yeah.
me.
So I palpate. It's really the abductors is really tight. So I
So
will,
you go by palpation whether she
Yeah.
feels it or not.
yeah, yes. I'm always. You have to do 3 times. Visual, partial visual test, palpations, and that's
So
what
it's
you're gonna.
taking a long time. You should have a 2 hours massage.
No, this is. I show you the explain, but this is actually really quick. It's super quick. It's like it's 5
We
minutes.
should explain for them. We should.
I explain for the customer, but what you do, you're just doing this. You do.
Oh, we don't.
You do. Okay, you 120. I'll see. Okay, raise this leg for me up, please. Neutralize. One more time. Go ahead. Okay. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Too fast.
I'm drop it down. I check. I check. I come up here. I check. I check. All right. Now I can tell you fast. Like, okay, this hip is uneven. This is the problem.
Oh,
Okay.
5
Yeah,
minutes?
I do even less.
He's
Kick,
doing 5
kick,
minutes for
kick,
us, I think.
kick again. Okay, here we go. Push down, resist me. Push up. I'm push down. You resist me. So resist me. Okay, good.
So if it's
Pubis
weak, it
symphysis,
shows you the
pubis
vertebrae.
symphysis. This is like a fist. You spread leg please for me. Spread leg. Now squeeze my arm. Here we go. You feel that click?
Yeah.
It's strong for me. I'm done. 5 minutes. The whole thing maybe take you, it's a basic test, the whole body, basic test to find out. Probably, I don't know, 8 minutes to find out what's the problem. But if people say, oh, I have a lower back pain, I will probably do lower back first, and if I have time, I do thoracic area too. Right, Laura, please come up here. And now it's a Laura. Next guest. We're all different. Okay. So what we did, remember? We come up here, do a little bit of rotation, 45 degrees. Any pain? Okay, I'm gonna push down. You resist me. One more time. 2 fingers. All right. It's not that bad actually. Inside, I push down. Yeah, this one weaker. You see? Do you feel that weaker? Yes. So we have something definitely core. Core stability.
It could be core or lumbar.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. Next one. Push. Use it. Okay, not bad. Come up here. Squeeze my arm. Weak. Squeeze my fist. Yeah, you see, I can pull it out. So try to squeeze. I'm not gonna pull it out. Squeeze like a try to break. You see?
Oh.
Yeah, weak. So, L5, L4. Try to kick. Try to kick. Weak. Try to kick. Really weak. So this side is really weak. You feel that? You feel the difference? So this more stronger. We have a definitely problem on this side. Okay. Try to pull in. Yeah, this one is weaker. Try to resist. That's weaker. Much weaker. What else we did?
You wanna
Internal external rotation. 15, 20 degrees. External rotation. Less.
should be 45.
445, yeah. So she's really, and let's check ankle right away. Nothing.
Wow, it should be 20 each.
Yes. This one is not bad. Nothing up here. You see, she's kind of, so that's already telling me she's walking this way. So her hip is walking. On the left hand, she's walking like this.
Wow, so you can do strengthening for all of those things.
Yes, of course. This is everything strengthening. So what we find out, you can go ahead test her right now.